You won't let me borrow it? I'll let you borrow my Ferrari before I let you have this, probably.
Really?
We are heading to Fort Wayne, Indiana today. Very close to home of the Indy 500, sort of. It's in Indianapolis. We find some great cars in Indiana, great car people. We are rescuing or buying a 1972 SS Chevelle. What is incredibly significant about this, it's one owner, and we're actually buying it from the original owner. It's on the original tires. You don't want to miss this, one of the finest original 72 SS Chevelles I've seen in a long time. Grab your cup of Joe and let's go.
We're at one ticket for being too big.
Okay.
So the trailer is off location at a secret location and a secure location.
The trailer's too big. That's the smallest trailer we have. So we're in Fort Wayne and we're gonna do a cheat meal. What's a cheat meal?
Cheat or cheap?
Cheat.
Cheat. Oh.
It's what we do on Coffee Walk, a meal that we earned. We want to eat as much as we can on the menu. Let's go to Talon.
Deviled eggs. Our green salad.
The French fries. They're cooked in duck fat. They have their own special sauce. I'm going to give it a dip in that. Wow. Good stuff.
What is this?
Two bones. They roast them about 15 minutes in the oven, and then it comes out kind of like a meaty consistency. It's kind of like a gelatin, but the flavor's amazing. It's like the first bite of steak, like every time. Yeah, it's really good. Here's the soup as well.
Does it have onions?
It's on the side for you, yes.
No onions, just for you.
On the side for my region here. I'm going to set that down. These are our barbecue chips. They're house-made barbecue chips that come with the
Oh my goodness.
Right here as well, which is going to have a bone marrow bordelaise sauce on the bottom, some butter, and then we have our fries again, but these are going to be garlic fries, so make sure to try them. They're a little bit different. Chocolate cake, it's got that fresh chocolate ganache on top and fresh whipped cream. I'll slide that in here. Strawberry cheesecake with the pretzel crust, some homemade whipped cream as well. The burnt marshmallow sundae, yes, nice. Fantastic. So burnt marshmallow ice cream, bits of chocolate cake, some fresh whipped cream as well, and then some cereal just to add some crunch. We have a bourbon and brown sugar ice cream, which literally tastes like you're drinking a glass of bourbon if you ask me. Yeah.
You know what, JK? It's a great day to be alive.
Spectacular.
You know what's going to top it off? Chocolate. Woo! Outstanding. So one of the most commonly asked questions we have, how do I keep my weight down? I don't actually eat like you see me on Coffee Walk all the time. I have Factor. What is Factor? Factor is a fresh, never frozen meal that comes delivered straight to you at your house. They're dietitian approved. They've got some great flavors. There's actually 34 flavors. These are actually the flavors I like the best. Garlic and herb roasted mushrooms, queso fundido, grilled steakhouse filet, chipotle rub pork chop. Now these are crazy easy to make, so if you're busy, like I am and most of our crew, what's nice about these being fresh and never frozen is they only take 2 minutes to prepare, so watch this. Poke some holes in it, in the microwave, for only 2 minutes on high setting, boom. 34 options with these meals. Like I said, they deliver them to your door. So it's factor75.com, and guess what? These are actually cheaper than takeout. They're dietitian approved, they're better for you, and they're roughly 550 calories. Now, if you hit the special promo code below, CoffeeWalk50, you're gonna get 50% off this box. So think about that. You're gonna get delicious, 550 calorie, dietitian certified meal for half of what takeout costs, and boom, 2 minutes. You can't even make a sandwich that quick. So if you're crazy busy in your lifestyle during the summer, this is the way to go. Love it. And it's hot. Whew. just like being in a restaurant. Remember, Factor75.com, Coffee Walk 50, get it half off, try it, you'll love it. Factor also has smoothies, which are not full replacement meals, but these are great for 3 o'clock during the day when you kind of got a lull, it's in between lunch and dinner, you want something to pick you up. These are fantastic. Factor75.com. Again, Coffee Walk 50, get these half off. They taste great. My favorite is the strawberry banana. If you need something just to pick you up around 3 o'clock during the day for that next meal, these are fantastic. And that tastes great. I guess I'd rather be raining than 111 degrees. And it's 70.
Dude, the weather's perfect.
Hi.
Hey,
Hello.
come on in.
Hi, Dennis.
Hi, I'm Elaine.
Hi, Elaine. Sean.
Sean, hi.
And Zach on the camera.
Zach, nice to meet you.
That's awesome.
You get that too.
Oh, it is that gold color.
It's called what, Mojave?
Mojave Gold.
Desert.
We're going to let Gary tell us all about this since he bought it brand new.
You bought this brand new?
Yep, brand new. Oh, an M20.
So this is a original paint, original interior,
Yep.
totally unrestored car.
100%. Even on the original tires.
And Tony had never seen it till last year. And he's going nuts over all this.
Is that 22,000 miles?
Yeah, 22.7. And it's only had 7 because I had those blocks there. I had jet tacked it up on blocks, and I started up and put it in gear.
So did you order this car, or was this on the dealer lot?
Nope, I ordered it.
You ordered it. Okay. So it's,
Yeah.
it's an L48 4-speed.
Ordered it I graduated in May, so you figure
Incredible original paint.
that's what some joker from Roanoke says. Man, all this stuff usually is crap.
Yeah, it's cracking now.
Yeah. Now, the only thing I did is when I was a stupid kid.
You put the valve covers on?
No, well, the valve covers, I like them.
Yeah.
But I drilled holes in there because that's when the gas shortage was going
Well,
around.
why didn't you just flip over the thing?
But I thought about it after, yeah.
That's what we used to do, just flip the lid.
Well, I didn't do that. But I got a air cleaner in the back. We got it at a swap meet.
Okay.
It just needs powder coated.
Okay.
I sandblasted it and everything.
Are these LT1 valve covers?
Whatever Corvette had.
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah.
LT1.
Yeah. Yeah, the guy said, I said, yeah, Mom and Dad bought them for me for Christmas, like $50. Oh, they don't cost any more than that now.
I was curious about this because
Yeah,
like
'cause
on
that might come off my dad has 71 Chevelle.
okay, because the build sheet says it's a 175 horse motor,
Yeah.
but that's because they changed to the SAE rating. It's actually, you know, if you go to the old rating, it's like a 270, maybe a 290 horse motor.
Yeah. But I thought that was more impressive. It said 245.
So no power steering,
No.
Nope.
but
Power brakes.
Well, power brakes were part of the SS package.
Yeah, everything was optional back then.
And I
You
think
know.
this car would have the F41 suspension too, being an SS.
Probably.
And I assume it's original motor, never been out.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So that guy, like I said, from Roanoke, came down here and he scraped the numbers and all this. He kind of questioned me on the motors and all that. I said, no, I'm the one that bought it. You know? I just don't care for some blowhard that, you know, starts knocking. I think he thought I just bought a plain Chevelle and put everything on
This
it.
is not plain.
I know, but he kind of questioned me.
CKK is a manual transmission L48 350. So we got that right here. And then why don't you go look at the VIN tag real quick, Sean Pete.
VIN tag is, I got 633155.
There you go. Beautiful. There's another K on the end there. So the tires on the car are original too?
Yeah.
Spare tires never been on the ground.
That's crazy.
You want to see the spare tire?
Absolutely.
My order thing away. See, there's the original tire. That's my original license plate. And then, so like I said, there's their cleaner. We found it at a shop. Then what do you call them, A clamps or whatever. I just never got around to put it on.
This is literally show quality.
And I was gonna put it. The radio don't work. It's an AM radio, but I bought this AM FM radio. I never put it in the car.
And that's the original 72 license plate.
Yeah, yeah, because what's in the, look in the thing, it's got the registration.
This is really neat.
That.
GM tin can polishing cloth. It's in the glove box, amazing.
This is super clean.
That's where it was down at my dad's. I kept it stored down here. And he died, we moved everything up here. This is in the backyard crap. But right there, Dale and Gary Lefevre, May 1973. That's my first registration. Wow. And it's got the plates right back there on there.
So your dad bought this for your high school?
No, I bought it.
You
but
bought it.
Back then, your parent had to, you couldn't own a car until you were 21.
Okay.
And well, I was 18 then. See, it's got the original. There's the mileage.
9 miles.
That's when it was
First
safety
inspection.
stations. Yeah.
Now this piece of paper here, is very rare.
Yes.
So
Like this?
Yes, because this is what the car shipper looked at when he picked it up to make sure he had the right car.
Okay.
And a lot of times this didn't make it to the dealer and or usually not to the customer. So that is fantastic. That's as good as having a build sheet.
Wow. Yeah.
So there you go, color code 63 Mojave Gold, black interior, L48 175 horse 350 V8, which we know that's because they changed the way they were doing the ratings in here. It's more like 290-ish. M20 4-speed, so that is the most M20 speed. U14 special instrumentation, AM radio, and Z15 SS equipment.
So does that say $3,200 at the bottom?
For almost $4,000 bucks.
4,000. I think I
Wow.
paid. They gave me a discount of $500. I think I paid $3,400 for it. So that's rare, huh?
That's a great.
It is rare. It is rare.
I just
It is
put
rare
in
to see
that-
a car shipper invoice.
Huh. Yeah, it was in my thing. That's just the manual junk, you know. They didn't give you much back then. I know she said
This
something
owner's
about
manual is literally perfect.
I didn't have the remember that metal looked like a credit card thing.
Protect plate.
I don't think I ever had one.
If you look at Gary's paperwork here, which is really, really interesting, especially the date on this one. Okay, I guess 1/9 of 73 is when it would run out. But you bought the car in May of 26 of 72.
Yeah, yeah. It came in on my graduation night.
Wow.
And like I said, you had to have your car inspected.
That's what you
9
call
months.
bulletproof
9 months.
paperwork.
No, I love it.
Yeah, the only thing I had to do on my tire,
What a nice pair of manuals.
Service manuals?
yep. Brother bought that. He found it at a swap meet. $5 or something like that.
Has this car ever been polished?
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah,
just do it by hand?
Yeah.
Because I don't see any marks on it at all.
Dad used to have Vista power car wax. He used to get it at Walmart, Kmart or something like that.
Original valve covers. So the only thing the car doesn't have that's original now is a shifter.
Yep.
You didn't keep the Muncie shifter, did you?
No, dealer get
And I agree,
that.
it's not a very good shifter.
That's what we always thought. But what do we know? You know.
Bob Amber Chevrolet is where you got it.
Yep.
And I saw a little cushion sitting in the back
Yeah,
seat, like you
yeah.
took to a soccer game or whatever, a baseball game. You
I didn't know they had them, but Mom went
Look at the little
to
cushion in the back seat.
their garage sale after the old guy died, and bought that. One for me and one for my brother.
That's pretty cool.
Well, when was the last time it ran?
This morning.
Oh, yeah, this morning.
So it runs now?
Yeah. It needs.
I was under the impression it's been sitting so long it didn't run.
No.
Start?
It probably needs. Well, yeah.
Let me smell the gas before we start.
Yeah, it's not pleasant.
Is it bad?
Points and condensers. Everybody, yeah. Points and the thing. My tune-up kit.
So have you ever changed that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's really neat.
$8.
That's good gas.
Factory Delco Remy.
Well, I put some in.
That's good gas.
Points and condenser.
But like I said, it probably needs
Dash looks perfect.
spark plugs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No rust on the VIN tag, no rust on the trim tag. Can I try to start it? It's okay to start it? Sure. All right. I'll let you have at it. A 71 or a 72 because it's got single headlights. The 70s had two headlights, and the grill's different.
It's the year I was born, so I know this car very well.
Okay. Well, the 70 had a 2-tier grill, and this is a 3-tier grill.
Correct.
Well, Gary, how about I just pay you every penny of what you're asking for it?
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I got one problem with this
I want
car.
to shake your hand too. On that.
Thank you.
I've got one problem with this car. I don't think I'll be able to sell it.
Okay.
You gonna keep it? Put it in your
Man,
collection?
I had some really, really nice Chevelles. I've had some low mileage LS6s, but I've never had one that was this original. The car is really, really fantastic.
Yeah, like I said, about the one thing was the radiator out, and I just didn't want to mess with it because, you know, all the hoses are, you know, you start messing around with it.
The undercarriage is really nice too.
I might need to borrow this from you for a date night.
Good luck.
You won't let me borrow it?
I'll let you borrow my Ferrari before I let you have this, probably.
Really? Okay. Well, that's a good date night too.
All right, well, let's do a little paperwork and get it on the trailer. Wow. I'm impressed, sir.
Thoroughly.
Thank you so much for taking care of this car like this. That's incredible.
Got one owner, 72, original
22,000 mile Chevelle that has not been abused.
Right.
Love it.
All right, Sean P.
Unheard of.
This is going back to Wylie, Texas. Kind of unusual. We're doing an update on the car we just bought, but I feel like I didn't get this represented as much as I wanted it to. I want you guys to truly see the condition of this car. The original owner said it had never been in the rain. When they were picking it up out of his garage, it was raining, so we took it straight from his garage into the trailer. So we're going to jump in it now and take it for a drive. I just want you to see how nice the original paint is on this car, and according to the original owner, all 5 original tires are still here. 4 in the car and the 1 in the trunk. The interior is amazing. I mean, to restore a car to this condition would almost be cost prohibitive, but to have one with 22,000 miles that shows like a car that's got 4,000 or 5,000 miles on it is amazing. I mean, it is just that nice. So Spend a couple more minutes with us. Let's go for a drive. It's actually gonna get some killer shots of the car inside and out. I think it's truly worth your time. It is truly an amazing find. Just look at everything on this car condition wise, like the seatbelt warning light still works. Steering wheel, horn pad, all the gauges just look like they're new. The car's incredibly tight. All the gauges are working, of course. Reverse lockout still hooked up on the shifter. Which is neat. Floor mats look new, aren't feeder on them, but the headliner's perfect. But even with the top, some of the top restoration shops in the world, which there's some great ones out there, would really struggle to get a car back to this nice a condition. When you think about it, it's a 72, so it's 51 years old, 22,000 miles. We're talking a couple hundred miles a year is all it ran. In the winter time, he told me always put this on blocks to keep the original tires from getting flat spotted. And he would start the car while it was on blocks and run it some, usually enough so we could get all the condensation out of the exhaust. Original exhaust is on the car, it's nice. But I mean, just driving this car is like driving a new Chevelle. It presents itself like a 4,000 or 5,000 mile car. And it's 22,000. Just super tight. Original paint, look over the hood, look at the stripes. You see the cowl area back here? This car has not been apart. It's just as it left the factory. Now, you know, driving on these original tires makes me a little bit nervous, but they are not flat spot. It was amazing. We're going 45 miles an hour. Just ran through all the gears. Now we're in 4th gear. It is crazy tight. The clock is even working. And that is just unbelievable to see that. Now this is an L48 354 barrel 4-speed car. Mojave Gold's a rare color. It is an SS. But let's put this in perspective. If this is an LS6 in this condition, wow, this thing would be multiple 6 figures. But being an L48 small block SS 4-speed, it's still a pretty rare car. And condition-wise, it's just unbelievable. I mean, this one deserves to be in a museum or a top muscle car collection. It's that nice. Listen how quiet it is. I mean, you can hardly even hear it run. It's just super tight. And they are only original ones. I've bought and sold 64 to 72 Chevelles my whole life, and this is one of the best original cars I have ever seen. In my opinion, it doesn't need anything. However, the guys that will make this car perfect are going to want to put the original valve covers on it, which are in the trunk. They're extremely nice. The base of the air cleaner, he drilled a couple holes in. It's got correct date-coated base. Go right back on it. And the original Muncie shifter. Now, there is a big difference in the sloppy Muncie shifters compared to these Hurst shifters, so you may not want to do that. But, I mean, you're talking about maybe a day worth of effort to get this car back to day one condition. It actually runs strong for a 354 barrel car. Really neat. And he said he's never even spun the tires in this car, which I believe. So there you have it. Thanks for going on the ride along. Listen to the car. It's just amazing. So it's one of the best Chevelles I've ever seen. Certainly the best 72 I've ever seen. See you guys next time. These are the nicest date codes I've ever seen on quarter panels. Look at this. You can clearly see them. Both sides.
Yeah, that's the underneath is amazing.
I did look under it, Sean. It does look like it's extremely nice.
Oh my God.
And it doesn't look like it's undercoated.
No, it's not.
So the chassis of this car is not even undercoated. It is really nice. We'll get up on a lift later and show some updates on it once we get out driving. But wow, to restore one back to this level would just be almost cost prohibitive.
Impossible.
It's one of the best cars we picked up in a while.
But that's what I just said. Like, this is amazing. I don't mind this in the back of the car.
I don't know if this qualifies as a toy, but it kind of is on our new binge that we're going on buying mini bikes and go-karts.
Oh,
We got
that is
Sean.
cool.
Pretty neat, huh?
Flip it around. Let me sit back. Oh, that is rad.
And I got all the license plates off the walls. We have every license plate that was ever on this car.
Sweet.
I'm going to let you,
Do my thing.
yeah, because you're much better at this than I am. I don't know if you want to wrap it in the car cover or,
Well, I'll wrap it in the car cover and sit it right there.
like, cool. Got plenty of room for it to ride flat. Hopefully it'll make it back without breaking it.
I won't break it.
As always, please
Like,
Tag,
share, and follow.
but most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel. See you next week.